Hello, welcome to Basic Scratch episode 12. Basic Scratch is a series of tutorials about the Scratch program language, and it's based on the ebook called Basic Scratch available at the Amazon Kindle store. Today's topic will be variables. First of all, what's a variable? A variable is something that holds a value. To create a variable in Scratch, you need to go to the Data Blocks category in the Blocks palette. So you go to Data and you click on the Make a Variable button, and then you type the name of a variable. For example, in this example, I will create a variable called number. You can choose if this variable will be available for all sprites or for this sprite only. I'll leave it at default and click on the OK button. When you click the variable, you see there are a number of other blocks created automatically. So first of all, the first block, that's the name of the variable, which is number. And as you see, it's displayed in the stage area. There is a box in front of the number block. If you select this box, the name of the variable and the value of the variable will be displayed in the stage area. If you deselect it, they won't be displayed in the stage area. So if I deselect it, only the name of the variable will be displayed, but not the value. If I select it, the value will be displayed in the stage area. The next block is set, in this case the name of this variable, which is number, to a number, to a value. So right now the block says to set the value of this variable, which is number, to the number 0. You can change it to something else, for example 1 or any other number, and you can also set it to, for example, to a name. For example, I'll change this and I'll say John. I'll type John. So what I'm telling the block to do, when I click on it and activate it, it will set the value of the variable called number to the name called John. Let's see if this really works this way. So we'll click on this block, and as you can see in the stage area, it changed the value of this variable to John. Let's change it back to 0. So I'll change it to 0 and I'll click on it, and in the stage area the value changes back to 0. The next block, change number by 1, is a block that changes the value of the variable. In this case, it will change the value by 1. If the number is plus, the number will be added to the current value of the variable, and if the number is minus, it will be subtracted. So in this case, if the current value of the variable called number is 0, as you see in the stage area, if I activate this block, change number by 1, it means it will add 1 to the current value, which is 0. Let's see if this is what really happens. Let's click on the block and activate it, and you see the value in the stage area changes to 1. If we click one more time on it, it will add 1 to the current value of the variable, which is 1. So 1 plus 1, it will change to 2. Let's click on it, and yes, it really changes it to 2. Let's create a short script using variables. I'll go to the events block category, because our script will start running when we click on the green flag. So I'll drag and drop this when green flag click block to the scripts area. Then I'll go back to the data blocks category, because I will set the variable to 0. So after I click on the green flag, or the user clicks on the green flag, the number will be set to 0. I'll go to the control blocks category and I'll drag and drop a repeat 10 times block, and I will snap it underneath the set number to 0 block. Then I'll go back to the data blocks category and I'll drag and drop a change number by 1 within the repeat block. I'll go to the looks block category and I'll drag say hello for 2 seconds and snap it underneath the change number by 1 block. Last thing I need to do is I need to drag and drop the number block in the text field of the say block. So I will replace the hello with the number block. What will this script do? First of all, this script gets triggered by clicking on the green flag. Then the first thing it will do is it will set the variable called number to 0. So that will be the value of the variable number. It will be 0. Then it will repeat a number of actions 10 times. Each time through this repeat block, through this loop, it will change the number of the current value by 1. So every time through this loop, 10 times, it will add 1 to the current value of the variable. And it will also say, after it added 1 to the current value of the variable, it will say that value for 2 seconds. Let's click on the green flag and see how this works. As you can see, the sprite counts from 1 to 10 because the value of the number starts at 0, and each time through the loop it adds 1, and it does this 10 times, so it will count 1 to 10. I hope this was informative for you and interesting. This was a short introduction to variables. Thank you for watching. Till next time.